Hello, my name is Dania Barrientos, and this video will show you the process on how to apply to the McNair Scholar Program. Before we continue, I would like to tell you a little bit about me. During my junior year at NEIU, I had the opportunity to be a McNair Scholar in the cohort 17. I'm currently on my second semester to complete my Master's of Social Work at NEIU. I love McNair so much that I was given the opportunity to work with the program as a graduate assistant. During my time as a McNair Scholar, I learned so much. I was also blessed with the opportunity to travel and live with Cubans for 2 weeks. This is one of the many opportunities that McNair gave me, and I would love for future scholars to have the same beautiful experience as I did. So before you apply, I want to remind you what the program is about. Our goal at the McNair Scholar Program is to help the underrepresented students to achieve the necessary academic and professional tools to succeed at graduate school. The main requirement we expect of you is to go to graduate school the fall semester right after you graduate. As I mentioned before, being a McNair Scholar provides you with several benefits. For instance, you will get to participate in a summer research internship. You will get paid for doing your own research. You will have a faculty mentor that will guide you throughout your whole investigation. In my case, my mentor was Dr. Job Ingwe, and with him I had the opportunity to have one-on-one meetings with him. He would look over my research project. I received several feedback from him, and I had someone to check on me throughout the whole process. You will also have the chance to attend several seminars and graduate school visits. You will have free GRE and graduate school application classes, and you will have a fee waiver for your test. Also, the McNair team will help you apply to fellowships and other types of ways to fund your graduate studies. Even more, you will have the opportunity to travel to conferences and events just like me. So how do you know if you're eligible to be a McNair Scholar? You will need to have completed 60 credit hours, in other words, be in junior or senior standing. You will also need to have a 2.8 GPA out of a 4.0 GPA scale. In addition, you need to be a first-generation student, which means that your parents did not finish college. It doesn't matter if you have siblings who already went to college or if your parents attended college for a couple semesters. As long as they did not finish college, you're considered to be a first-generation student. You also need to be low income. You can get this information based on you or your parents' income tax forms. Most likely, if you receive a Pell Grant, you are considered to be low income. You also need to be underrepresented in academia, which means you consider yourselves as African American, Latino, Latina, American Indian. And finally, you need to be a U.S. citizen or a resident. But most important, if you have any questions, you can always contact us. We can help you figure out any doubts that you may have. Now that you know that you are eligible to be part of our program, here's a list of all the documents that you need to complete. You need to fill out your application form, write a 2-page maximum personal statement. You will need 2 letters of recommendation. You will need your unofficial transcripts, most recent income tax forms, and a proof of citizenship and residency. The first thing that you will need to do is complete your McNair application form. As soon as you complete it, send it to us. This will give McNair a general idea of who is interested in their program. So on the first page of our application, we'll let you know the general information that we have been talking about so far. You can get this application by visiting our website, or if you have the QR scanner on your phone, you can scan the code and it will take you directly to the website. Now on the second page of our application are 2 parts. The first section, it will talk about your personal information. The second part is academic information. Please remember to fill out all the spaces that apply to you. And when you write your email, please make sure to include your personal and your NEIU email. As mentioned before, if you have any questions regarding this application, contact us. Now on page 3, you will find the rest of the academic goals part, which includes your professional goals, your research interests, and your potential mentors. It is okay if it changes over time, but we would like to have an idea so we can get you started on the right path. So please write down all your ideas. Also, it is okay if you do not have a mentor in mind at the moment. Once you get accepted into our program, we will help you with that. After completing your academic goals, on part 3, we will ask you some questions to verify your eligibility. The first question is about your generation status. For that reason, we ask you if your parents went to college and how far they went. Here on page 4, you will find the section requesting your parents' financial information. This will allow McNair to know your eligibility as low income. If you are under 24 years old, you will need to present your parents' taxes, unless you already filled out as an independent. Remember, if you have any questions regarding this application, contact us. Finally, please do not forget to sign your application form. We cannot process it unless it is signed. Now that you have completed step number 1, the next thing on our list is your personal statement. Your personal statement needs to be a maximum of 2 pages. In here, you want to tell us about your personal dreams, your professional or academic goals, what are your plans after graduating. As always, please remember that you can always contact us if you have any questions. After completing steps number 1 and 2, number 3 on the list is requesting 2 letters of recommendation. For this section, who can be a recommender? A college teacher, a coach, or anyone that can put in a good word in for you. We highly encourage that one of the recommenders is a professor at NEIU. Your recommender does not have to be your mentor. However, if that is the case, that is perfectly fine as well. Here is a good example of how a letter should look like on the screen. It has an official letterhead, it is signed by the recommender, and it also talks about your interest on pursuing graduate school. The letter of recommendation needs to be accompanied by the recommendation form. This letter can be completed by the recommender. You will need to fill out the first section of the form, and your recommender will do the rest. If the recommender is going to send it via email, please make sure they send it directly to a McNair staff and attach it as a PDF form. If they are planning on handing it to you personally, the letter must be in a sealed, closed envelope with their signature on the back. Okay, now that you have completed steps 1, 2, and 3, your next step is to get your unofficial transcripts. You can get these transcripts if you go to your NEIU Newport account. It is the same login as your D2L. Once you are on the student page, scroll down to the academic profile. Once you click on here, it will take you directly to this page. It will ask you what type of transcript you are requesting. Please make sure to request it through email or PDF form. Now that you have completed steps 1, 2, 3, and 4, number 5 is you will need your most recent tax forms. We need this to confirm that you are low income. If you are under 24 years old, we need your parents' income tax forms. If you are unsure if you categorize yourself as low income, please contact us. We have a specific scale as to who is considered low income. Now that steps 1 through 5 are complete, the next step is proof of citizenship or residency. You can provide one of the following documents that you see on the screen: a copy of your U.S. passport, copy of your birth certificate, or a copy of your green card. If you don't have either of these documents, don't get discouraged. Contact McNair and we can help you. Now that you have done everything, you are ready to go. Your next step will be your personal interview with the McNair staff. It may seem like a lot of information, but McNair will definitely help you through the whole process. If you have any questions or concerns, please remember to contact us. We are here to help you. Thank you.